In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed into the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our Penske Chevrolet. Well, I'll never try to sing up a singing career, but that was just cue my Ringo Starr there. This is a diecast review of the Helio Castroneves 2020 Pennzoil diecast, aka the Yellow Submarine, aka the Helio Submarine. Fantastic looking car paint tribute to what I think is in tribute to his Rick Mears. Of course, the original Yellow Submarine was driven by Johnny Rutherford in the year 1980, where he won the race. It was also won by Rick Mears in 84 and 88. So we have the cars. This is a very historical car. This car should have won in 2014, unfortunately, but Hunter Ray won that race. Congratulations to him, by the way. That was a good race between the two of them. But I'd like to see Helio win again, especially in the Yellow Submarine. That would be absolutely fantastic. I do have the privilege of, I believe, owning almost every single Helio Castroneves 118 diecast in my collection. This one is indeed no exception. I would rather die than not own one of these. You'll never forget your first favorite. I am a big Pagano fan. I'm obsessed with Simon Pagano. Pagano is my guy. My God, he's a hell of a driver, but nobody replaced Helio as my first favorite. I mean, even at IMSA, like at IMSA races, I'm attending so many IMSA races because Helio's competing in it. And it's like, I love Helio. I like to see the Penske car running up front, and when he's not winning, I'm not in a pretty good mood. I'm 0 for, I believe, maybe almost 10 at this point going to IMSA races with him winning them. So it's kind of depressing here, people. And so I like to see him get at least one win in person before he fully retires. But he's not slowing down. I mean, he's still fast. He's a hell of a race car driver. I'm hoping that, maybe this year he'll win his fourth. That would be a dream. That would be in a dream world where he wins his fourth and all is right with the world again. If I had to go through all this crap with this whole pandemic shit, and if Helio wins his fourth at the end of it, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with it. But you know what? I'm very excited to begin this diecast review of this. This is a fantastic looking car. I cannot wait to see this on track in the month of August, and I cannot wait for, if all of you are attending the Indy 500 August, I cannot wait to see you all my buddies over in Indianapolis, all my buddies over in Ohio, all my buddies over in Pennsylvania. Just excited to see everybody again. Hopefully everybody's staying well and healthy. And to all those affected by COVID-19, I will send you my thoughts and prayers. It's a very rough time, I know, but we will get through this. We will become stronger, and we'll be back racing very, very soon. So this is an Helio Castroneves car right here, and the box comes with the standard livery of it. It's got the yellow and black on it, signifying the colors of the actual car itself. Got, of course, the back of the car's got all the original schedule. Of course, that has now changed. St. Petersburg is now right down here. So, to all my friends over in Florida, I'll be seeing you in the month of October. You know how beautiful weather the October weather's going to be in Florida? That's going to be amazing to see the season finale for St. Petersburg. That's going to be, beautiful. Let's see, here's the bottom of the box too. I forgot to over the bottom of the box. Not really too much going on here. Here's all the copyright stuff. There you go. But to everybody who is excited for IndyCar, I am with you. I'm hoping that we get some racing here in the month of June. We are knowing that we're going to kick off at Texas. But I'm hoping now, since the 6 hours got postponed, what I'm planning to do is attend the IndyCar race at Richmond. I mean, Richmond is a hell of a town. I would like to be there for the Saturday night and then just drive home Sunday morning. Because I really would like to see those cars fly around that oval. I mean, they take a lap around there faster. The average speed that they ran on when they used to go there was unbelievable. It was so freaking fast. But anyways, here is the Helio Castroneves Pennzoil diecast. I am genuinely thrilled to own this car right now. It is a spectacular diecast. I gave them a lot of crap over the years over their 118s personally. I never really said them in public. about how much plastic was on these cars. But it seems like now they've gotten that issue resolved, and I am really impressed with their 118s. I mean, we have some occasional problems with their 118s. I mean, not every single one of them is, of course, perfect, but if you really look at the overall quality of the product, I've not had any issues whatsoever with my 2020s as of yet. Or if I do come around to some issues, of course, I will email my buddies, or and I'll say, hey, look, this has been a problem with the car. I'm not one to really vent on reviews anymore like I used to. If I really have a problem with the car, I would definitely contact the vendor. So that's something that I would definitely do these days. But this car is. I was tooling around with this yesterday when I was on Skype, and this is an absolutely high quality product. What a fantastic looking car by Greenlight Collectibles. I got this from my buddies over at Gutswear. Gutswear is where I bought this from, and I wouldn't recommend anybody else over them. Let's see, here we go. We got Dallara, Shell, Penske Truck Rental, Discount Tire, Chevrolet, NTT IndyCar Series number 3, Pennzoil. Got Castroneves' name on the name rail because, of course, this was approved after they made the change. Let's see here. We got Hitachi. Got the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500 tires. And my good buddies noticed this yesterday. My buddy Austin and Jared noticed this. Apparently, it's some inconsistency with Greenlight here. See these wheels here? Some of these, they had specific words for them, but I don't know what. I'm not a car guy. I don't know what the hell these are. But these rims here are filled in. But if you look onto this side of the car, the rims are not filled in. I wonder what kind of inconsistency that is. But I mean, I would have never noticed it. I would have never noticed it until somebody said something last night. But that's something that, keep your eye on. If it's a real big inconsistency, maybe it's something we should bring up to the company. But anyways, we got Pennzoil, Mazak, Shell V-Power Nitro Plus, Pennzoil, Firestone, NTT IndyCar Series, got Chevrolet, got number 3. Ooh, the fuel cell's even detailed. Whew. Wow. Beauty. Speedway, Verizon, Penske Truck Rental, PPG, Snap-on, Chevrolet P1, Firestone Firehawk tires, number 3. Of course, you got all the good stuff here. Look at that. The engine cover, the exhaust pipes, the vents, the Penske chrome suspension on it. Yay! I love it. Got the rear diffuser on the back of the car. Got the rear exhaust pipes, got all the bells and whistles, all the wiring. Looks beautiful. This wiring is all die-cast and metal on. It's not actually rubber on there. But anyways, this side the same as the left. Absolutely adore this die-cast. I love how there's no really any more breakable parts on it. I mean, the old cars with all the extra winglets on them, as much as I loved them, they all broke apart and it did not really come out well. So these cars are really nicely built together. They're nicely built products. I really genuinely like these. They're very awesome looking products to have. And I'm looking to possibly redo this room a little bit. I'm thinking about buying some 118 individual cases for these guys and display them very nicely and neatly next to my review station here. This will be pretty cool 118 display for the 118 diecast of 2020. I like to get individual cases for each and every one of them. So that would be sort of an investment, but that might be a project I might want to do before all the race trips start, before I go to Richmond and all that. That would be a great deal right there. But anyways, this is a very awesome looking product. The main colors of this car are yellow, red, and black. Mostly yellow, just with the red and black stripes that signify the Team Penske usual color liveries or color scheme, if you want to call it. But very awesome looking product. This is one of them where, as an Helio Castroneves fan like myself, if you're an Helio fan like myself, it's a little bit more difficult to collect all the Helio diecasts because he just had so many over the years because he was such a popular driver. But with IndyCar Diecast, it is very easy to collect every one of your driver's favorite cars because they produce maybe 1, maybe 2 tops a year if you're Helio or Ray Hall or Pagano or somewhere like that, But most of the time, it's just usually 1 per driver. And this is one of them where I'm like, you know, if you're an Helio fan, you should definitely have it. It's a memoir, you know, if you have all the yellow submarines matched up together from 2016, 2018, 2019, even the 2014 124, which would look very odd compared to those. But that would look very neatly. It would look very, very nice. And that's something that, you know, I probably should work on towards probably having another display of Helio diecast like I had years ago. But for the common collector, you know, if you're looking for 118, if you have last year's already, the common collector, you know, this is probably one of those where I would maybe pass on. The diehard fan like myself, you absolutely have to have it. Like myself, I could not live without it. I said once, you know, I'm like, all right, that diecast is out. That was the quickest purchase I've probably made in a long time. But you know, it's a very cool looking diecast. But we have some ones where if you don't get them, then you're at a big loss. The Connor Daly, my God, that is one of them. The Daly car is an absolute must. The James Hinchcliffe Genesis, another must. The Pato Ward, that's gonna be a great looking car. Almost reminds me of Rob Boisel's car almost. That's a beauty. The Rossi Auto Nation, that's gonna fly off the shelf. You got the, who's another car that's really going to be a hot seller this year? I'm looking all across the list. I know the Ray Hall Total, which that is a beautiful one. The Ferrucci, God, the Ferrucci's going to sell pretty bigly. I'm going to get that as well. Oh, the Dalton Kellett. That's going to be big. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a real good one. God almighty, the Colton Herta. Wow. We got a lot of good stuff this year, and I'm looking forward to reviewing all of them. So that will be a real fantastic thing to do. But if you're interested in this product, it is a definite cool product. I would definitely recommend it for any fan of Helio. Most certainly for the diehards like myself, it's like we gotta have it. Get it quickly, efficiently, and get your product in. There we go. 360 view of this car. Here's the left side. Here's the front. Here's the right side. There's the back. Here's the top of the car. And here's the chassis, and this is DIN number 43. Very low production number. So anyways, you know, comment, like, and subscribe. And, you know, as we live a life of ease, every one of us is all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our Penske Chevrolet. I'm going to stop singing now. Bye-bye, everybody.